Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another exciting edition of Sports Fearless Daily Updates, and we're checking out interesting update from the camp of some Super Eagles players. Before I proceed with the details of all the stories coming up, let's do it together quickly. If you are new on this platform, subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates. Show love to this video by liking and sharing to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is Solomon Kwajasante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports. Your only Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with a Nigerian name, the only one, Solomon Chuku Emeka. Please, let's drop our decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. I'll also be giving out some shoutouts under this video. More straightforward. Let's get into the video and start from the camp of some Super Eagles players. And the first player to talk about is our very own number one goalkeeper, Stanley Nwabali. On the 16th of October 2022, he joined Chippa United in South Africa from Katsina United in Nigeria. This season, he played 12 games, conceded 20 goals and kept 3 clean sheets. Over 3 years stints at Chippa United, he has mutually terminated his contract, and the question everyone, including you, is asking is what's next for our very own number one goalkeeper for the Super Eagles, Stanley Nwabali. His agent has spoken out, and according to his agents, offers have not ceased coming on the table of Stanley Nwabali, and so far, let's have a deep breakdown of the offers we have on the table of Stanley Nwabali. The first one is during the June 2026 transfer window, Simba Football Club in Tanzania contacted him and he rejected their bid outright. The second one is that 2 top clubs from the Moroccan League have shown interest in Stanley Nwabali, and other clubs in the Tanzanian League have joined the scrabble for his signature. The third one is that a mid-team in the table of the South African League have also shown strong interest in getting the signature of Stanley Nwabali as they've contacted his camp. And the last one is that the option of he going into the Turkish League is on the agenda, but could see Stanley Nwabali playing or keeping as a second choice goalkeeper, of which that is not his aspiration at this moment. He is the first choice goalkeeper of the Super Eagles. He needs match fitness to be back as a reliable goalkeeper for the Super Eagles and will not be risking going into the Turkish League being a second option to that of the goalkeeping department. So he's hoping and considering other options that will see him being the first choice goalkeeper of the next destination, being his next club. So that is the latest coming in from the camp of our very own Stanley Nwabali. As to whatever will transpire regarding his latest transfer deal with his latest destination, I will keep you updated on this platform. So just keep it locked. Which club do you want Stanley Nwabali to join in his subsequent seasons? Just drop your decent comments in the comment box. Away from his camp, let's talk about the midfield dynamo, the prophetic midfielder, Iwobi. It's not easily to decipher his beliefs, but he believes that the Super Eagles can still make it to the 2026 World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico in light of the NFF protests in challenging the eligibility status of some DR Congo players. This was transpired. He had a lengthy interview on Super Sports, and they asked him a question that Iwobi, would you trade the Super Eagles winning the AFCON tournament for a spot in the 2026 FIFA World Cup tournament at USA, Canada, and Mexico? He was very calm in his answer. He said this is a tough one. He has represented the Super Eagles in the history of World Cup, talking about the 2018 World Cup in Russia. And he doesn't want to sound being selfish because his teammates, most of them have not represented Nigeria in the World Cup level. And this is the time most of these players want to represent the Super Eagles in the history of the World Cup. So he thinks being selfless is only time that can tell. Let's enjoy every bit of moments from our very own Iwobi on Super Sports.
I know it's a bit of a touchy subject, but had you won AFCON, would you have traded it for a FIFA World Cup spot?
I mean, we're still waiting. Well, hopefully we can go to the World Cup. But I feel it's a tough one. It's a tough one because winning AFCON's like it's a great legacy. It's a great thing to have in your career, a memorable moment. But then at the same time, because I've been to the World Cup already. A lot of the players haven't been. They would like to say, I want to go to the World Cup. So I can't be selfish and say win the AFCON and for my teammates to not go World Cup. So it's a tough one. I don't know.
So that is the latest coming in. I don't know whether he has seen something about how the next verdict will be. But coming weeks, definitely the verdict will be out from the Federation International Football Association, talking of the world's football governing body, as to whether it will be very positive or negative. To we Nigerian football enthusiasts, we are still sitting on the tenterhooks, waiting to see what will transpire. Away from that, let's talk about Nwaneri, with the latest updates coming in with a source close to Eric Sequichel suggests that Eric Sequichel has made contact with his camp, and this moment he wants to speak on convincing him in switching his eligibility or allegiance from England to that of Nigeria. This is the time. Let's check out the background checks of who he is and how reliable he will be in the Super Eagles team. He is on loan from Arsenal Football Club to Marseille in the French Ligue 1 across all competitions this season when he was at Arsenal, and same as when he is still in Marseille. He has played 15 games. He has scored 2 goals. He is here to assist. Predominantly, he plays as an attacking midfielder. He can play as a right winger, same as a centre forward. His mom is an English French and his dad is a Nigerian, meaning he is eligible to play for Nigeria, England and France, but he has risen through the youth sides of the England national teams: England under 16, England under 17, England under 18, England under 19, and currently England under 21. But still, he is not capsized to England. He can still switch his allegiance to the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And one amazing thing with the contacts between Eric Sequichel and the camp of Nwaneri is that he wants to convince him using the success of some Super Eagles players. I'm talking about the current Super Eagles players who switched their nationality specifically from England to Nigeria. That is going to be the motivation talks. He's being like, Nwaneri, do you know Ademola Lookman? Do you know Alex Iwobi, Ola Aina, Semi Ajayi, Joe Aribo, Calvin Bassey, and other players? They all switched from England to Nigeria, and we are not of any option. You can also switch from England to Nigeria and be a success in the Super Eagles team. So these are the talks going on. At this moment, things have not progressed or advanced to that stage, but contacts are still on. As his parents, talking of dad and mom, are full-blooded Nigerians. These are the words from the source close to Eric Sequichel, who made this revelation. Let me just authenticate it on your screens as you're having a full glare about how things have transpired about Nwaneri coming to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Contact has been made already, but they didn't meet when Chell went to watch Marseille recently. He was there for Tochukwu Inadi, who recently joined the team in January transfer window from Zulte Waregem. So I've already given you the updates about Tochukwu Inadi, who has joined Marseille from Zulte Waregem. He went there to watch him, and he wanted to watch that of Nwaneri, but he didn't meet Nwaneri. That is the latest coming up. With the last words from this source close to Eric Sequichel, let's still have a full glare on our screens. There is nothing advancing yet, but contact is on, and if anything changes, I will let you know. The boys, talking of Nwaneri parents, are full-blooded Nigerians, and I think for now, that is the only update. So the only update is that Eric Sequichel wants to convince this boy to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Contacts are still on as things have not progressed to that stage, but whatever it is, according to the source, he will keep us updated, and we also keep you updated on this platform. So that is the latest as to what you need to know about Nwaneri coming to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria subsequently. And on this note, let me end from the camp of our Falconets. God willing, this afternoon at the MKO Sports Complex in Abeokuta, it will be Nigeria National Under 20 girls versus Senegal National Under 20 girls. Whatever it is, we'll get you covered on this platform. It's 2026 FIFA Under 20 Women's World Cup qualified. This is the final round. If you're able to win convincingly today, go to their homes and defeat them. then definitely you'll be going into the 2026 World Cup tournament that is scheduled to take place in Poland from the 5th to the 27th of September 2026. So that is the latest coming in on this platform. On that note, let me give special shout out to these amazing commenters under my previous post. Special shout out to Pastor Obina. I do appreciate your support. Special shout out to Olu Chivito Mike. I do appreciate your support. Abdul Salam Owolabi. I do appreciate your support. Jerry Ben. I do appreciate your support. Husseina Bello, God richly bless you. And to my cherished viewer on this platform, God richly bless you. Your name is Adinyaka Ademogugan Alaba. I do appreciate your support. Alaba. Special shout out to John Christian Ales. I do appreciate your support. Gospel Studio TV. I do appreciate your support. Brian. I do appreciate your support. To other cherished commented under my previous videos. God richly bless us all. As I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Until you meet again, it's still go Super Falconets, go Nigeria. Bye-bye.